broke the United States attendance record for women's hockey today. What do you think of that? And for Haley specifically, what do you think of doing it in DC?
It's a pretty special moment for me, for sure. I mean, I knew they would show out, but I think this exceeded everyone's expectations. And to beat the U.S. record as much as they did is just incredible. And I think also their energy that they brought. I mean, that was the loudest they've ever been. I heard people with the Caps say that was the loudest they've been all season. So I think it's a testament to, the people we have in our organization.
What does it say, playing in front of 17,000 fans, say about the enhancement of women's hockey?
Who is it directed to? Any of us?
Yeah.
I can take it. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think that, everywhere we go, we tend to draw big crowds, and we keep producing, good quality product on the ice. And I think that, we're a very welcoming environment, and it's special to be at our games. It's special to be able to see, some of the best athletes in the world performing on the ice. And I think that, the state of women's hockey continues to grow, and, it's special for Scams and our American players, and for us as, Canadians who, grew up with hockey kind of being our sport, of seeing it grow around the world, and especially to our neighbors in the South. It's amazing.
En français pour Alexandra. Ça fait 2 matchs de suite que vous avez beaucoup de tirs au but, beaucoup de chances de marquer contre New York, mais en bout de ligne, c'est quand même les Sirens qui l'emportent. Comment tu l'expliques?
Mais je pense que ça se joue sur la glace, puis oui, des fois on essaye, mais c'est d'avoir des bonnes chances de marquer. Je pense qu'on essaye beaucoup, on travaille là-dessus dans les pratiques, essayer de trouver des façons de compter. Puis je pense que on pratique beaucoup en ce moment, puis on n'y arrive pas nécessairement là, mais je pense que ça va finir par débloquer. On a des bonnes chances de marquer, souvent on a plus de tirs que l'adversaire, alors je suis sûre que ça va venir et au bon moment.
Well, Corey, I just spoke with Koo, and she said in her mind that was a goal. From her point of view on the bench, how did you see that play? Of course, Osborne did an amazing save, but did you see it in? I'm going to give you the mic.
Yeah, I mean, I looked at the Jumbotron, a shot that fast with a goalie glove, just trajectory. Usually it's kind of in, at least inside of the post. We were told that it was inconclusive from the referee box, so they had to rely on the central station. So it was definitely a tough one for sure, because watching on the Jumbotron, it looked like it was in, and I think it motivated our team, the fact that it was called no goal, which I really loved the fight after the fact, and what we were able to put forward after that.
JJ Pavlik, Doug Sports coach. You guys pretty much were dominating pretty much all 3 phases of the game. What do you think just went wrong tonight, and why you guys weren't able to get the win?
Yeah, I mean, we'll have to watch it back. There's a lot of emotion after a game for sure, and I do think that our team wants better from ourselves, and yeah, we had shots towards the net, we had good scoring chances, but I didn't think we tested Osborne the way that we needed to put pucks by her. I think Deb got tested quite a bit, and flash screens, people standing in front of her. Ozone play movement. So I just think that we need to upgrade for sure. And, I think to Alex's point, we continue to work on it, focus on it in practice. And, it's something that'll be a continuation. It's hard to score in this league. It's hard for anyone to score. And I think overall we would have liked better for our group tonight.
Rowie Hadar, I'm Curious Newsletter and MS Now. I was just thinking, for a big game like this, big crowd, outcome that didn't go the way you guys would have wanted, how much could this potentially be a turning point for you guys this season? Any of you, feel free to answer that. But how do you sort of take a game like this and turn it into, momentum for later in the season?
Yeah, I think, you don't mind if I take this one?
No, go for it.
Go for it.
I think that this is an important game for our team. I think that there was a lot of emotion felt in the room. I know that our leaders in the room and the rest of the players as well were speaking. I couldn't hear what they were saying, but I certainly knew that there was some messaging going on, so I didn't feel like there was much messaging needed from the coaching staff because we know how we want to play. We didn't feel like we got that exactly tonight. So I think that it is a little bit of a turning point for us. And, we have a competitive roster and everybody wants to play and hard decisions have to be made every game. And, the two up here tonight obviously worked extremely hard, put their best foot forward and, gave us really, really quality shifts. And, that's what you need to ask for as a coach, and that's what they can expect from themselves. But yeah, I think it'll be a turning point for us, I think.
What happened after the end of the buzzer in the third?
It was just crowded in front of the net. People were getting upset, getting close to the goalie. It's just, it happens. Emotions flare up, and everyone's just kind of grabbing a body out there. So just protecting your teammates.
Yeah.
Hey, Corey.
Hey.
Just wanted to ask you a quick question. One of the things that we have loved about this league is the parity. And now, after today's game, New York's right behind you. A couple very close competitive games against them. You got to turn around and go to Minnesota next week. Wanted to know what your thought process is and what your message would be to the players. Knowing that they're just right in front of you and close to the top of the standings.
Yeah, I think it's deja vu. We've been in this exact position earlier on in the year. Where, we didn't maybe get our best, and then we had Minnesota coming up. So channeling that deja vu and expecting a fast, hard to play against, high goal scoring, good goaltending team in Minnesota. And, we get back to work. And, we also don't let a loss define who we are. I think we allow it to maybe spin our perspective on different things we need to focus on. So, we just continue to do what we do every day, and that's get back to work and find ways to find solutions together.
Two more.
Quick follow-up, sorry. I know after the last Cyrus game, you had mentioned that, it was about scoring. It was trying to find those late goals that could make you competitive late in games. It seems like throughout the course of the season, the Victoire have had games where they're offensively, very good, and then there's games like these where they're very, very tough late in the games. What's the message again to your players that can propel them to find that offense late in games and remain competitive in these tight contests?
Yeah, I think first and foremost, it requires playing 60 minutes, and that sounds very cliche, but I don't know if we really set ourselves up to build our game the way we would have liked. And we don't want to be in situations with 6-on-5. And fortunately for us, not today, but we have a lot of experience with them, so we get opportunities. It was hard taking a penalty in the last 2 and a bit minutes there. We can't win hockey games when that type of stuff happens. And but I would have loved for our group to have shown the emotion that they showed in the scrum at the end of the game all the way through. Because that is the type of fight, grit, passion, determination, fight tooth and nail for absolutely everything. Nothing is given in this league. You have to earn absolutely every inch of ice. And when we decide to figure that out, we're going to be a very scary team.
Last one.
Anara Georgie, the Minority League. This takeover tour is about, this is for Alexandra or Haley, this takeover tour is about, has expanded the audience for professional women's hockey. I was talking to a fan today who was wearing a WNBA shirt, and she said that she was here to support representation and to support women in sports. And I was curious, do you ever hear from women in the other professional leagues in North America about this takeover tour or about the PWHL? Is there any sort of communication?
I mean, I'm sure there is. I haven't been communicating too much, but I'm trying to think of other sports teams. I haven't really. Have you?
I think it's just we try to support
Yeah.
women's sports, and I think like that when we have the chance to go see them or like support them, I think it's really important, and that's what we do. But we don't have like moment exactly, but yeah.
Yeah, all busy with our seasons. Yeah.
All right, thank you, everyone.
Thanks, everyone.